Where do you feel like you guys lost that one?
First quarter was kind of the start, but I mean overall just some missed defensive assignments, or maybe we can be more aggressive, but really the rebounding, just offensive rebounds, and they obviously hit a bunch of threes. Some of that was on missed assignments. Some of it was, Keanu hitting 4 of them. It hurts, but it's something that we were willing to live with. And that was the one that kind of made us pay. But Bryce hitting 8 is something that we were trying to stop or slow down, and it didn't happen.
It seemed like you were still tinkering with some of the rotation, and Malik got a ton of minutes in the first half, not so much in the second. The combinations out there that you saw that you liked?
Yeah, there was at times, and I was searching for something. We haven't had a lot of in preseason. It's been more getting minutes into the guys and trying to find rotations. This, kind of being smacked in the face is, you're trying to find something that will slow that down or turn the tide. So, Malik had some moments, and then other guys were playing well, so they got those minutes.
Mike, do you take a fair bit out of the finish? You got out beyond 20, became your own. Maybe not quite get close enough to have a shot at it at the end, but you still fought it out and finished with some positivity.
Yeah, I mean, this is good for us. Like, all that is good for us. We hadn't been in an arena like this. We have 9 new players. We have a 19-year-old and a 21-year-old in rotations. So 2 new Americans. This, I think, every day is a good experience for us. And when we respond, even if it's late, I think it's a positive. So if we just say, we went to Perth, got our butts kicked, and move on, then we don't learn anything. But if we can learn from all of that, now those guys know who Bryce is, and we can move on from this being better for next week.
Especially in the first half, what you're able to do with the pick and rolls with Jordy was really working. I mean, that's something you're obviously trying to use even more moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, we'll try to use them up as much as we can, but I think we have a lot of different players that can get going a few different ways, and sometimes the pick and roll is going to be good for Jordy, sometimes it's going to be good for Sobes or D. Walt getting downhill, and sometimes it's going to be good for guys perched in the corners. So I think if we can just try to put teams at a disadvantage and take what we get from that, we can be good offensively, which we weren't that good offensively, and we scored a lot of points. So if we fix our defense, I think we can be pretty good.
What do you make of this whole hoops fest overall? Unfortunately for you guys, it turned into another away game because of somebody had to play the Wildcats. But overall, what do you think of this concept?
I think it's amazing that we're bringing basketball under one umbrella, and I just think it's good for basketball in Australia, and really cool to be a part of it.
About round 1, Mike, do you think starting the season with this sort of concept is where it should be, or mix up in the middle of the season?
Yeah, I really don't know. I mean, I just counted this as round 1, so it doesn't really matter to me. Yeah, I mean, for us it was just a road game to Perth, and I suspect most teams would think of it like that. But yeah, I don't know about the best timing. I just think, when Larry says something's good, I think it's good.
Jordy, this is the first real game that you guys have played together, practically a completely new team. Where do you feel like you guys are in figuring out how to play together offensively?
I think offensively it's gelling quite well. It's probably not something that's just going to click into place. It'll just ease into place over the course of X amount of weeks. But the teams, it's harder to measure whether the team is gelling defensively, because if the ball's zipping around and we're getting good looks, and that's really easy to see. But are all 5 people talking? Are we getting 3 stops in a row every once in a while? Like there's kind of harder to see things that we can hopefully start stringing together. But the group's in a good place, and we'll continue to build. This will be helpful.
The team looked really good with you on the floor. how do you balance making sure you stay on the floor while also being able to give like the requisite impact that you can bring?
Yeah, that's just going to be reps. It's probably not the best mindset for me to be out there and protecting fouls straight away, and I don't intend to play that way. But you always have to be cognizant. So I'll keep doing my best. I want to be out there as much as possible, but there are also guys that'll get out there and help me if I'm not ready.
Mike, you said you're still tinkering with rotations and figuring out combinations. The backup point guard minutes, a lot of them went to Sobe today, and then Foxwell looked really good.
Yep.
At the end of the game, are you set on who's going to get those ball carrying minutes? Outside
No, I mean, I don't know if tinkering's the right word, because I think we always look to figure out what lineup is best. So it'll be a season-long process, I think. Sobe's going to play some one, and so is Owen Foxwell. So when those minutes come, I thought it might come a little bit earlier for Foxy. In the end, it came late, and he was great in those minutes. So he's definitely going to play some. And I feel really good about having Derek, Sobes, Foxy, Ben Air, all with the ability to carry the ball. So they'll all get opportunities there.
Going up to the 19 from 3. What about from the 3 throw lines? Like very often the team comes over here and is disciplined, not sending Perth to the foul line, and manage to get it quite a bit more often than Perth tonight. Is that something to build on?
Well, I just think they didn't have to go there, because they were just living from 3. I mean, 47 took 47 threes, and they were so comfortable that they didn't get to the second line of defense where we would have possibly fouled them more. So, no, I mean, I think we've been okay in that foul discipline through the or trying to build on it through the preseason. But today it was kind of it's hard to say that, I think, just because they were hitting so many threes.
Jordy, you haven't had time to think about it yet, but Thursday night, your first taste of a throwdown. Looking forward to it?
Yeah, it'll be great. It's I'm hearing it's sold out, so it'll be fun to be back in John Cain. I love playing there, and it'll be my first time with the boys in green. So should be a great game. We'll have a great few days of training after getting home from this to gear up for that, and I'm sure the boys will be excited to respond to this.
Thanks, guys.